Now, it's time for the 27 Sports award-winning Football Frenzy with Glenn Kinley and Lainey Gerber.
Welcome to Football Frenzy. I'm Glenn Kinley.
And I'm Lainey Gerber. We are officially over halfway through the state playoffs. Every team left is eyeing that state championship trophy.
Time flies when you're having fun, and we've got tons of games for you tonight. Tons of them, so we'll get straight to it. Game of the week, Opie won the last two 1A state titles. Centralia undefeated, looking to keep the Eagles from a three-peat. It's a defensive battle all the way. Drew Gibbs with a sack. Lainey, I just know his friends call him Gibby.
I hope so. Do you think they've seen iCarly?
Well, maybe. It's a good show. Gibby's a big hitter, but he can also run. I'm going to hold off on the nickname because I'm not sure if he'll be a fan or not. But he gets a big gain here for the Panthers. He can carry the rock. First down. The Opie defense, though, just so good. They force a fumble here and take over. Like I said, that Opie defense, so good. Proving it again later. Andrew Foraker picks it off. Sets up the lone score of the first half. Truman Bailey, QB keeper. It's 7-0 Eagles at the break. Second half, Centralia defense, they're good too. Third and short, fumble forced. What did I say? Defensive battle.
You weren't kidding.
No lie. Panthers in their own jumbo set, 4th and 1. They do convert, and they actually take the lead early in that second half. Then it's the defense holding it down for Centralia. Will Steinledge with the sack. Closing seconds. Opie, last chance to keep the season alive. Hail Mary. Broken up. Wow. Centralia hands the Eagles their first loss since 2019. The Panthers win 8-7.
Anytime you beat Opie, it's special. Opie's they're well coached. They play hard. So when you beat them, it's a good night. So I'm happy, very happy.
Sectionals, seems like we always have a curse, and we broke it tonight. So it feels good.
No curse, no more. Like the 2016 Cubs, they break that streak. That was Drew Gibbs there talking. Spoiler alert, they're going to play St. Mary's, and we're actually going to get to their highlights later on. A little teaser.
Oh, yeah. What a celebration right there.
I know,
That's so
awesome.
perfect.
Awesome.
Well, Manhattan is hosting Wichita Northwest. Northwest just knocked Junction City out of the playoffs last week, and they get to start with the ball for this one. Not for long, though. Pass is intercepted here. It's Dre Delort. He breaks away with it. He's pulled down at the 1-yard line. Sorry it's so cold out tonight. He is just so icy.
Oh, come on.
That sets up Keenan Sharts to run the ball in to score. Manhattan gets on the board first. 4th down for Northwest. You can go through the air, but that doesn't stop Max Stenard on the ground. He stops them short. Turnover on downs. Hand off to DeAndre Auckland here.
There he goes.
He avoids getting tackled. Being tackled hurts a lot more in this cold weather. Auckland's heading outside and taking a few steps back, too. He cuts back in, not only converting on 4th down, but setting up Manhattan in prime scoring position. Sharts finishes the job here. Manhattan is going to the semis, winning 27-18 tonight.
Keenan Sharts scores a lot of touchdowns. In Wamego, last year, Andover Central beat the Red Raiders 48-0 to end their season. Revenge on the mind of the boys from Boomtown. Trouble, though. Andover up 7-0, threatening again. They're stopped on 4th down on the 1-yard line.
Wow.
Turnover on downs, a huge momentum swing. And later, Wamego goes to QB turned RB. Hayden Oviatt, he is a TUFF tough runner.
That's not how you spell tough.
I think it's close enough. We are tied. Weston Moody's a smart guy. He'll do more of what works. Oviatt, the Army commit, end zone again. Wamego takes the lead. Jaguars trying to respond. QB fakes the pass, tucks to run. That ball comes out, though, and we're going the other way. Wyatt Burgess, the hit. Logan Couture, the recovery. Wamego's strategy clear. Just give it to Oviatt, right?
Yeah.
But wait, there's more in Boomtown. They can throw it, too. Colin Donahue to Hagan Johnson, 21-7 at the half. There will be no second half comeback in store. There's no place like Boomtown, and there's nothing as sweet as revenge. Wamego wins it 42-7.
What a win for them.
Our guys have worked really, really hard. It was one of our goals coming back to just take one game at a time. This game meant a lot to them, partly because we got beat really bad on our home field. And, I'm just very happy for our guys.
Shoot, I don't think we've ever done this before. I don't know what to say. I'm just so proud of these guys. I mean, the sky's the limit for as hard as we work every day.
You just can't not be happy. Look at that celebration. Coach runs in, he gets mobbed, and they're freezing out there. I don't think they gave him a Gatorade bath, but it's a big win. They're headed to the semifinals. They're at home again next week against McPherson, a big one.
Such a close team there. The Junior Blues, a wild bunch according to that flag they get. They're at Derby tonight. You know, this is going to be a battle. Derby scores first. Rural wants to respond. Brayton DeWeese hands it off to McKentis Adams. Adams is able to break some ankles and find his way into the end zone.
He's a good running back.
Leveling this game out again. Derby with the ball. QB wants to throw, but no one's open. He has to keep it, but hey, meet Wyatt Conklin's lower shoulder there. Big hits keep us warm on these nights.
Oh, yeah.
Hand off to Adams again. Same looking play, same result. Derby keeps up its pace, though. Rural's season ends tonight. 36-21 is the final.
Rural had such a good team, and they had a great season.
Yeah.
Rock Creek gets a tough one. They're hosting Andale, and Andale has won 48 in a row before tonight. A little Mustang offense here, though. Dalton Whitworth to Logan Sturdy. First down, Rock Creek, and the defense trying to keep them in this one as well. A great pass by broken up here by Trevor Christensen. No fly zone, but Andale just crazy good. A great Mustang season ends on a sour note. Andale takes it 48-0.
I'm smelling a little revenge maybe for next year.
Maybe next year.
Roll Tigers. Clay Center is hosting Cheney tonight. Student section ready to go. Mark Hoffman pitched to Brody Hayes. Hayes makes one guy eat grass here. 1-2 more end up there too. He's brought down inside the 10. Hoffman dropping back. He's going to go through the air this time to Weston Hammond. Becky Hammond, Weston Hammond, both are getting dubs because Clay Center leads 17-0 now. Just before the half, Cheney has the ball, but never mind. Hayes does now. Ends the drive there. Hand off to Carter Long here, but no long run is needed because these Tigers just love the red zone. Long scores. This pretty much sums up the night here. Chains prove Clay Center forces a turnover on downs. Tigers are going to sub-state, winning 24-6.
That's a tough win, TUFF. Hey, we go to the next one. St. Mary's visiting St. Mary's, but that is St. Mary's Colgan. A little bit confused. I think maybe the refs were. I certainly was. I'll try to use the nicknames to keep things straight. This is the Bears. Nate Huntley in for 6. They take the lead and they go for 2. Keller Hurley, you know which team he plays for. QB draw, QB on the 2-point conversion, 8-0. Keep the foot on the gas. Keller Hurla again, QB keeper. It's 14-0 and the defense holds it down from here. The Bears are headed to the semifinals with a 36-12 road win.
Did we not see that coming, though?
We knew they've been good all year,
Yeah. Well, Sabetha is ready to go tonight, hosting Caney Valley at home. Caney Valley trying to get things rolling, but Joshua Grimm has a different idea of what that looks like, racking up a sack here. Avoiding Grimm on the ground, they go through the air this time, but Jonathan Renier is still there, intercepts it and picks up quite the return for the Blue Jays. I think they're staying warm.
I don't know how he stayed on his feet.
I know. Well, he gets the ball here, too, taking it to the edge, cutting through the lane, and simply just outrunning everyone else, you know, those fundamentals. Touchdown, Sabetha. He's still going, man. It's a long run. Matthew Garber looking right through the air to Marcus Bauman. Sabetha has a field day today. The Blue Jays won 47-0, a shutout in the playoffs.
To beat a team like that that's already won 2 playoff games is remarkable.
I know.
My goodness. Well, Wabunzi warming up for a hot game against Conway Springs. There's no way that's true. There's nothing warm about this night. Wyatt Wirtz, though, he was playing on fire. Gets the ball, looking all around, buys some time, throws to Miguel Hernandez. Hernandez stays on his feet. He's got a need for speed. Eventually brought down. It's a huge gain, though. And on the next one, Wirtz will fake the handoff, toss to Logan Clark in the end zone. Touchdown, Wabunzi. Conway Springs, though, man, they had quite the power at home tonight. Wabunzi's really good season ends 39-14.
Let's check how some other teams did around in their playoff games. Nemaha Central's at Humboldt, and the Thunder win it 44-20.
They stay undefeated with that win. Holton at Girard. Their only loss is to Nemaha Central. That was week 1 of the season, and they're moving on with a 47-27 win.
And Linden's at Burlingame. They also win 39-16. A lot of wins in the playoffs right now.
A few notes from tonight. I want to talk about Wamego quickly because last year Andover Central beat them in Wamego by 40-something points, and tonight they get their revenge and get past that sectional round that's been a roadblock. So that's a huge win, and Manhattan's still undefeated too, so we know how good they are.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. And I'm just really impressed with how these teams gave us such great games in the cold weather.
Yes.
Like I mentioned, getting tackled in the cold is absolutely brutal. Catching the ball when it's this cold, your hands hurt so bad.
I don't think I've ever been tackled when it's this cold, but I don't want to know. That's why if the ball came my way, I was backing up with the camera, staying out of the way. Shout out to the guys at Wamego. They didn't run me over. They ran over some of the Andover Central players, but not me.
That's fine.
It was chilly out there tonight, though, and yeah, I think you're right. The quality of football didn't drop a bit.
Yeah, we have a lot of teams left to cover, which is always good.